Hello everyone, it is July 24th and it is 3 o'clock in the afternoons. I'm at a field test station in Jiangsu, China, where we'll be comparing Jinko TOPCon versus the latest N-type BC technology. I will be showing you the low irradiance characteristics of Jinko TOPCon and its advantages over N-type BC technology. Later, we will show you the real-time generation data of both TOPCon and BC products to show you the low irradiance advantages of TOPCon modules. Later, we'll be using this data collection device to capture our irradiance, current, voltage, and power output. Now I'm standing next to the data collection box, and now the time is 4:55 p.m. Beijing time, 30 minutes before we experienced a little rain, and now the light is starting to dim, so let's check out the low irradiance performance of TOPCon modules. So around 4:20 to 4:30 we experienced some rain, so let's just pick a time to see how TOPCon performs. So let's say 4:25 p.m. Jinko TOPCon generated 651 watts, while BC modules only generated 577 watts. So this is equivalent to a 12.8% generation gain. And now let's check at the present time. The irradiance is currently 339 watts per meter squared. Jinko TOPCon is generating 3,123 watts, while BC is generating 2,715 watts. So this is equivalent to a 15%. So this shows that TOPCon's low irradiance performance is superior to that of the BC products.
It is now 6:46 p.m. Beijing time. The sun is about to set, and the light is getting weaker. Now is the biggest test for the modules. Let's first look at the operating power of the two types of modules. I am now capturing the data at the 6:41 mark. Jinko TOPCon's real-time power is 95 watts, while the N-type BC's power is only 79 watts. That's a 20% gain in between. The real showdown begins now. Who can catch the last ray of sunlight? Who can hold on until the end? Let's wait and see. It is now 4 a.m. We're now going to the field test station to check on the morning's power generation situation.
Now it is 4:49 a.m. We're back to the field test station, and we'll see whether Jinko TOPCon or N-type BC modules would first generate electricity. It is currently July 25th, 5:07 in the morning. We can see that the inverter is starting to operate. So let's see which of the two module types is the one that is contributing. So we can see at the 5:01 a.m. Jinko has a output of 7.2 watts, while BC only has an output of 1.4 watts. This means that Jinko modules is the first to generate electricity in the low light condition. Okay, so 20 minutes has passed, and now the time is 5:26 a.m. Now let's check how the modules are operating. So at 5:23 p.m. we can see that Jinko TOPCon's output is 74.6 watts, while the BC output is only 58.8 watts. So now let's simply calculate the generation gain of TOPCon over BC. We can see that the generation gain is 26%. So this means that TOPCon modules can outperform BC modules in low irradiance conditions. Okay, now the time is 5:37 a.m. Let's check out how the modules are performing. You can see that TOPCon's output at 5:32 a.m. is 135 watts, whereas BC only has 116 watts. So after some simple calculations, we find that the generation gain is 16%. Okay, so this concludes our visit to the Jiangsu field test station comparing Jinko TOPCon modules versus N-type BC modules. So from yesterday's data and today's data, we can find that Jinko is the first to generate in early mornings and late evenings, and we can generate more in low irradiance conditions such as early mornings and late evenings, and even in rainy days.